Why is my camera so grainy? I don't get it, man. Just sharing this online. What's up? What's up? What's up? Should probably take the toothpick out, huh? Almost there. Cool. What's going on this nice Sunday? Billy Hill, how you doing, man? Nothing, just watching a little bit of football, hanging out, eating pizza. Nice. I actually had pizza myself today. I had Domino's thin crust, onion, and jalapeno, because a quarter of that pizza is only 250 calories. So I can still have pizza, enjoy what I'm eating, and still come in a little bit low on calories and still run in a deficit and get something I like. Don't get me wrong, I prefer the thickest crust you can get on pizza. Actually, I want to try real Chicago style pizza. There's a couple places in Portland that are supposed to sell real Chicago style pizza. And I'm thinking that in a few weeks, I'm going to line one of those up so I could get that done. That seems like it'd be a lot of fun. All right, let's see if I can turn this down a little bit. Let me see if that's the right look I'm going for. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. So today I'm going to try a couple snacks that I've been sitting on for a while. Dr. Pepper cotton candy. Now, Dr. Pepper is my favorite soda. I don't really drink soda, but if I was to drink soda, it would be Dr. Pepper. And so that's my favorite. My wife picked this up a long time ago. I've just been sitting on it. The Niners, I'm a Raider fan, but I'm sitting here watching this Saints game. In the Northwest, a lot of people are Seahawk fans, so we get a lot of Seahawk games all the time. The next item I'm going to try also is this Moonberry Twinkie. The kids seem to like these, so I'm guessing they're going to be kind of good. And then a long time ago, my wife got this ginger beer, and I've never tried no ginger beer before, so I'm going to try that junk too. I do have Alvin Kamara playing right now on my fantasy team. So every time he does something good, I may pause for a second and check out what he did. Quick little recap, though. Melinda Patterson from Maine. How you doing, Melinda? Quick little recap. Ginger beer sounds good. I think so, too. So yesterday, I went to a place in Southeast Portland called Uncle Budsy's Barbecue. It's kind of a new spot, but it's a relocated food cart that just moved to a certain spot in Southeast Portland. They were having kind of like a relocation launch yesterday. So I went there and I tried their barbecue, and spoiler alert, the video comes out tomorrow. The barbecue is really good. The beans are something to talk about, though. So watch the video tomorrow, please, 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And also, so I was looking at my analytics. I've gained a lot of subscribers over the last 3 days. And now that I'm looking at my analytics, 43% of my viewership within the last 28 days has come from Canada. 48%. Now, that's shout out to my man MTM-DM channel. He hooked it up. But we did a video, me and my daughter, with Canadian snacks. And that video has like 1,400 views. It's probably my most successful video, actually. So everybody from Canada, shouts out to Canada. I appreciate you guys supporting. I'm in the Northwest, so I'm actually further north than Toronto. So we up here, you know what I'm saying? But no, shouts out to Canada, man, because they're showing out big. It's hockey season too, and so I'm a big junior hockey fan. So I end up kind of bumping elbows with, Canadians at hockey games and things like that. It's really dope. When I went to Uncle Budsy's barbecue yesterday, I was invited by my boy Josh from HP Esports, High Performance Esports. He's actually the one who created the most recent Thick and Chunky Show logo and that little intro. He threw that in for me. So if you need graphic design, if you're thinking about starting a YouTube channel, no joke, once you have the idea of the channel, I would definitely get a logo before you even start shooting videos. You want something to have people to be able to bounce back to. So the logo is going to be a really important thing. And Josh hooks it up. He does a great job. He does it real inexpensive. So I use Josh from HP Esports, and I use my boy Big Country from Swole Squatch. He does graphic design too. So those two individuals are really good. They're really professional, and they get stuff done really quickly. So if you're thinking about starting a channel, if you're thinking about starting a YouTube channel, you should be starting a YouTube channel. If you're already that interested, man, I mean, if you look at what I'm doing, I mean, I spend a little bit of time each week making the videos. I spend the most time editing. You know, it takes me probably between 4 and 8 hours to edit a video, but that's because I put in a lot of different kind of work. There's dudes like Marcos Eats. That guy's killing the game, and he literally just sits in front of the camera and eats and records. You got to eat 3 times a day. So if you're thinking about doing a mukbang channel, there's no reason not to. You feel me? Let me see if there's any questions. How long have you been a YouTuber? Well, so I've only been on YouTube for about 2.5 years, and only consistently for 2 years. But within the last 2 years, at least once a week, I've dropped a video. So that's been consistent, and that's kind of the key to success. My success is a slow burn because, to be honest with you, I'm older than most people that get into the game, and I have children. I have a 50 to 70 hour a week job, depending upon the week. I spend time with my wife, so my YouTube time is not as big as a lot of people's. My ability to drop videos 3 to 5 times a week, that's not there. So if you can drop a video, I mean, you look at some of these mukbang channels, they drop 2 videos a day. You know what I'm saying? And that's how they grow consistently, is by dropping those. Yeah, I'm not Superman to try to pretend like I'm this, really big, super busy, all hours of the day guy. I have gotten better over time at monitoring the amount of time I spend so that I can, be present with my family. I do need to work a lot better on putting my phone down. Gotta be honest with you, I'm always having my phone in my hand, and that's terrible. I might as well not be around if I'm just sitting in the corner of the couch with my phone in my hand. You feel me? So that's one area where I definitely want to improve. But yeah, I've gotten better as I've gotten older at spending equal parts time at work, at home, and doing YouTube. And then me and my wife, we're going to start going out more, which is dope because we don't really go out very often. So, and I don't mean going out all night or getting crazy or nothing, but you got to let loose a little. You know what I mean? You can't just be home all day every day. So that's what we're gonna do. Let's try some snacks, man. Dr. Pepper cotton candy. It smells like Dr. Pepper. Here, smell that. Nah, just kidding. It does smell like Dr. Pepper. Rick Weiss, man. Rick is the homie from over at Uncle Budsy's Barbecue, Pitmaster. And now that I'm looking at you on here, I'm super glad that you messaged right here because I didn't know if it was RIC or RICK, and I gambled on the RICK, and it looks like I got it right. So that video is done, dude, and I actually really like the way that it turned out. So yeah, man, I hope everybody tunes into that video tomorrow. I put a lot of effort in getting it done quickly and still staying true to the process. All right. See that? Am I the only one who thinks that cotton candy, especially this color, it looks like insulation? It smells terrific, though. All right, this is Dr. Pepper cotton candy. Hold on. That's pretty good. It kind of has like a, I would say a cherry flavor, but it tastes kind of like plum, you know, like Dr. Pepper tastes kind of like pruny, but not overpowering. It's super sweet because it's frozen, or, you know, because it's granulated sugar or whatever. I probably took more than I needed to, but I don't know where that sticker's from. My wife hooked it up, so I'm not exactly sure where she got this from. I'm guessing it's probably a place like Big Lots or whatever, Dollar General, or, you know, I have her kind of on the lookout when she goes to all these random spots, just in case they got something that I've never tried before and she swoops it. This was a good deal. I bet the kids might even like that. Ooh, Burlington. You're right, Rick. The wife does Burlington too. Good call on that, man. All right, so if you see this for $1.99, I'd get it because I just ate a bunch of cotton candy and the damn thing's still full, bro. Like, it actually comes as a pretty stuffed bag. You know, you get a bag of stuff like chips or whatever, and it's down to here or whatever, but I like it. Woo! All right. So I've been doing great with my eating for about the last 3 weeks. I've been sitting on this Twinkie for probably a week and a half now. Not physically sitting on it because you could tell it's not squished and I'm chubby, but I've been waiting to try it for like the last week and a half probably. And it's called Moonberry Twinkie. And I'm only going to take like a bite because I know the kids will finish this thing. Whoa. That kind of smells like a plum too. All right. Moonberry Twinkie. Cheers. That's pretty gross. Yeah, that's not good, man. So this is my thing about Twinkies. I like Twinkies, right? When you were a kid and like in the 90s, Twinkies were like the quintessential fat person food. Like if you were a chubby dude, they'd be like, "Oh, what have you been doing? Stuffing Twinkies?" It was high in sugars, high in all that. But you look at this junk now, and this isn't nothing compared to the stuff that we have on the shelves now. This is lacking flavor compared to the sugary sweets that we consume now. You know what I'm saying? Not good, man. My wife did warn me that this wasn't delicious. I didn't believe her. Snack King, what's cracking, big guy? You missed the Dr. Pepper cotton candy, which likely came from Burlington Coat Factory. Is it still Burlington Coat Factory? I think it's still Burlington Coat Factory. Anyway, this stuff right here was the bomb. Dr. Pepper cotton candy. Moonberry Twinkies were whack, though. Do not mess with the Moonberry Twinkies. All right. So this, let me make sure this is still good because I'm pretty sure this has been inside of my fridge forever. Ooh, can you see that? November 4th of 2019. Bro, we just skidded in on that. Yeah, boy. All right. It's got a little. That's interesting. All right. Bundaberg ginger beer. I've never had ginger beer before. It smells kind of like ginger ale, which, I mean, kind of makes sense, I guess. Ugh. That's not good either, bro. It definitely tastes like ginger ale, but it's not like a victorious ginger ale. It's kind of like if you ran your ginger ale through your old gym sock. That's kind of what it tastes like. I'm not big on it, man. That sucks. Cause I thought for sure that was gonna taste kind of good. All right, so to recap the snacks that we've tried so far: Dr. Pepper cotton candy, right here. Although it looks exactly like insulation in your house, it's delicious. Moonberry Twinkie, although it looks like something to be kind of tasty, tastes like old couch cushion on a good day. And then ginger beer, for me, bro, I'm not with it. I do want to share one last snack for you, and then we'll just kind of talk and go back and forth. Looks like a turd. It do look like a turd. It's a little bit more blue purple than it shows in the camera. So I told you guys that I'm doing a lot better on my food, and I am, bro. I'm in a huge deficit caloric wise every single day, and a lot of it is in large fact to I owe a lot of it to the fact that I allow myself 2 protein bars a day. Now, what the protein bar does for me is it satiates my hunger. So I'll eat one when I break my fast at noon, and I'll eat one right when my meal window is over at 8 p.m. And it allows me to stay full through the night and make it all the way around till noon the next day. But the one that I like the most taste-wise is this salted caramel think bar, 150 calorie protein plus, 10 grams of protein, 5 grams of fiber, 5 grams of sugar, 150 calories. Now, my goal is to be under 1,600 calories, and I'm coming in anywhere between 1,200 and 1,500 on a daily basis. But this right here is like a 150 calorie candy bar with protein. Yes, there are better things I can eat, and there are better things that I do eat. I've been eating a lot of broccoli. I eat a lot of chicken. I eat a lot of spinach. And those are things that I enjoy. I kind of have to doctor them up. I'll put a lot of hot sauce on my spinach, or, do things to change the way the broccoli tastes a little bit. There's some broccoli cheese options that come in like a brick, and you just put it in the microwave and cook it for a couple minutes and it's ready. And those things are still really low in calories. So I'm relying on those fairly heavily. Plus, we just got an air fryer. So I'm learning to throw stuff in the air fryer. My wife made steak in the air fryer the other day, and it is fantastic. I still have a piece of it that I'm going to eat for dinner tonight. But when it comes to my cravings to get my sweet tooth corrected, this salted caramel chocolate bar, I'm going to pull it out for you. So it looks like this, and it is filled with the most delicious tasting salted caramel flavor. And I'm telling you, man, it, for someone like me who has a huge sweet tooth, I used to start my eating like heavy at 8 p.m. And from 8 to midnight, I would snack on anything I could find. I love cereal. I love chips, bags of chips, bro. I love nutty bars. Excuse me. All that stuff. So I get them at Fred Meyer. So any Kroger store has them, whatever Kroger is on your side of the country. So in our side, in the West Coast, Fred Meyer is our Kroger in Oregon, you know, and that's a great company, by the way. Don't believe all the propaganda. Fred Meyer doesn't have a wage gap. Just throwing that out there. Powerade Zero is my favorite go-to drink. However, when I'm fasting, I can't really drink Powerade Zero because your body still fluctuates with the fake sugar too. It still creates that insulin. So when it comes to from 8 p.m. to noon, I'm only drinking water. I'm not drinking energy drinks. From time to time, I'll have an energy drink at noon when I'm breaking my fast, just, you know, if I want to pick me up or whatever. But I don't need it every day. I'm not drinking them from the moment I wake up like I was. So, you know, that's good for me. But during my meal window, Powerade Zero is a huge, huge boost for me. I should be getting paid from these fools, I think. That's a lot of free advertisement, man. Got to get this ginger beer out of here before I spill it. This stuff is nasty, bro. Stuff is not good. So this week coming up, tomorrow's release is that Uncle Budsy's barbecue. It's I hope it's a big release because the video, I mean, in my opinion, the video is really good. It's under 7 minutes. And so I was able to make it continue to flow. And sometimes with videos like that, I get a little long in the tooth in certain areas. And the video kind of drags, and I can feel it when I'm editing. The video start to drag a little bit. So fortunately, I was able to edit my way out of that. So I was really happy with the way the edit turned out. The thumbnail is dope. So I hope my folks from Canada will join in and jump on and take a look at that because like I told you guys before, Canada is killing the game on the Thick and Chunky show. Canadians are super supportive right now, which is amazing to me. I just appreciate all the support, man. We're at 920 subscribers. We're on our way to 1,000. Once we get to 1,000, I'm going to be able to start going live mobily, which means that if we're going to get something to eat, I can bust a live out, which is going to also allow me, I want to bring you guys in on what I'm eating daily, as well as the stuff that you would get food review wise. I think that's fun, but I also think it's kind of fun for us to challenge each other with coming up with ideas of something clean to eat. You know what I mean? I know everybody struggles with that because I've struggled with it forever. And, right now we're down about 24 pounds overall. And we're looking to lose 40 more pounds. So I got a long time to do it, and we're heading. So I'm starting to feel better as far as working out wise. It doesn't feel like it's as big of a load on my joints, on my legs. I'm fitting my clothes differently. So there are shirts that I tried to get rid of for like the last 10 months, and my wife wouldn't let me get rid of them. And now I'm rocking them because they're starting to fit back with your boy. Hey, Snack King, when you did the Canadian snack review, did you see a boost from your stuff? Because that video is almost at 1,500 views right now. And they're recommending other things. They're recommending actual Canadian maple syrup. So I'm going to see if I can buy that off Amazon and kind of get it imported. One thing I also want to talk about is t-shirts. So I've had one person request to buy a t-shirt so far. I had at least 25, 30 people message me over time asking about the shirts, and then the shirts dropped and nobody's bought them. So if you're interested in getting the shirt, definitely send me that message on the Thick and Chunky Show Facebook page, and let's get it going. I'm going to order them. The first batch I'm going to order in the middle of the week, probably Wednesday or Thursday. So you have till then to kind of get your order in. And then if if you order after that, it's fine. It just takes a little bit extra. And if you don't order, man, oh well, no big deal. That's why I went this route. And people are wondering why it's a little bit more expensive and why it takes a little bit longer. They're really dope shirts. And because I really I didn't want to be sitting on a bunch of shirts when I could be spending that money on my family. So I figured this way, I sell the shirts, and whatever profit comes from the shirts just goes into making more shirts. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate it. And I'm not trying to be snarky when I say, oh, nobody's buying my shirts. Nah, that's, nobody owes me obligation to buy anything with my logo on it. That's not my mind state. But I just want people to know that the thought of going out and buying a bunch of shirts when 30 people told me they're interested, but only one person's reached out to actually buy it, that's kind of just how I'm explaining. It just didn't make sense for me to load up on shirts and sit on them. Now I am going to be ordered. I have brand new I'd say business cards, but it really is just who says who I am and what I do. And those will be included when you order a shirt. That's going to come in with it as soon as they get here. And those are cool. And I'm going to be dropping those off places. I also am ordering more stickers with a brand new logo on it. Shout out to Rick and them over at Uncle Budsy's. They're going to put the sticker on the window. That's huge, bro. Those little opportunities for people who don't know who I am to see what I do. That's big. What's up, G? Why's your shirt in your drawers? So, I love doing fast food reviews. They're fun. You know what I'm saying? But you can come chill if you want. But the real success for me is when I review a local spot and then somebody else tells me, hey, I went to this place because you tried it. So in my mind, I'm literally putting money in the pockets of other people from my neighborhood, from my town, from where I'm at, And if I can do that with my spare time, my free time, that's impactful to me. And that's the kind of stuff that I want to do. That's what I want to be involved in. Now I'm going to continue fast food reviews because I think they're fun too. You know what I'm saying? But when I do something like a food truck review and everybody kind of wins because of it, that's what I find the most impactful to me personally. So not that everybody has to have that same outlook and goal, but that's what I'm working with. Yeah, come on. Come over here though. Yo, this is my oldest boy, Braden. Braden, say what's up to the people up here. So Braden is the one who actually likes these Twinkies, right? Mm-hmm. Get to the payday. There you go. You like it? Okay. Because you like that, I'm going to have him try I promise you, it's salted caramel and chocolate. It tastes like a Milky Way. Okay?
I like Milky Way.
Hold on. Stop biting. This fool's trying to set me up. I know. I want you to take a small bite of this, just so you could tell me if you think that it tastes as good as I think it does.
Doesn't taste like a Milky Way at all.
It doesn't taste like salted caramel chocolate? Now you're making me look like a liar in front of everybody. What are you guys doing? Who's hanging out with your brother if you guys are coming down here?
I'm getting something.
From where? Good plan. Now, you guys remember the last live I did? You don't have to go up there. If he comes down here, he comes down here. It's fine. The last live I did, Preston was absolutely off the hook. This dude was jumping around, shaking the camera. I actually had to end the live early just because that fool was acting wild. So there's a good chance that he might come down here and hang out with us. And if that happens, I'm just pre-warning y'all. So the shirts, all you have to do is message me on the Thick and Chunky Show Facebook page. They come in white with black logo, black with the white logo. The logo is nice and big on the front of the shirt. It looks really dope. They are $25, so I understand not everybody's gonna be able to buy them, and I understand some people are gonna have to take some time to invest in it, and that's cool to me. But if you are interested, just make sure you message me on Facebook with the color you want and the size, and then I'll send you the PayPal link. And once the $25 is in the PayPal, then your shirt gets ordered the very next order, which is every couple days. So I definitely just want to see people rocking these shirts. And, the more we sell them, the cheaper the price is going to be per. And then I can lower the price. And then I can start allowing people to order, maybe the color logo they want. So, Snack King Cole says he feels like he'd be alone on a live. So when you start the live, that's the worst part because nobody's there. So it's just you talking to the camera. So I've started to kind of treat the beginning of a live just like I would the beginning of a video. And eventually one person comes, and sometimes there's only two people in here at a time. And it's just me talking to two people. But still, if people hang out with me for a half hour, you know what I'm saying? A blue and orange. Now, I'm in a conundrum, right? Because I really want you to wear a shirt. Now, do I really want you to wear a shirt in the Broncos colors? I don't know. Although the Broncos color scheme's dope, man. And I'm a big Royce Freeman fan, so I have him on my bench in fantasy in case Lindsey gets hurt. If Lindsey gets hurt and Royce Freeman starts running wild, then I'm gonna let Royce play because I love Royce, man. He went to U of O. He was a beast for U of O, and I really like him. How was your Twinkie? Oh. Cotton candy? It doesn't necessarily taste like Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, well, no, this.
Get in here. Get in here. Tay, get in here.
That tastes good.
That's good cotton candy, right? You sure don't want to try a little bit? You don't like cotton candy?
Yeah, you don't.
That's not true. What? Yeah, remember we buy those tubs of cotton candy? And you ate the whole tub and then started eating someone else's tub?
Oh, yeah.
Try a bite. Yeah, absolutely. Come on, man. Yeah, all you got to do is try this and you can have.
Okay, then run it.
All right. That's good, man. Yeah, you can go get a dum-dum. You are a dum-dum.
I know. Even though it's honestly big lies, though.
Anyway, so what I was saying about the live is that if I do a live, let's say I'm live for an hour, and the average person watches it for 10 minutes, that's like 2 video views, and it only takes the hour. There's no editing, there's no nothing like that. So in my opinion, it's just extra viewership time, and it's an opportunity for people to kind of see you, talk back and forth with you. Sometimes when they see somebody on YouTube, they get to thinking somebody's a certain kind of way. Like when I'm recording a video, sometimes I try to speak more clearly so that I'm heard better. But, if you catch me on here when I'm tired, then all the words just mush together. Right, Tay? Yeah.
Yes,
Oh, man. All right. What's going on in the football game? Saints are up. So I saw the first drop kick extra point attempt today, which was entertaining.
A lot of people at school are rooting for the Seattle Seahawks.
I don't know who Jason Callen or Trav Tries is. Are those other YouTube channel? Are those other YouTubers? Man, I really gotta expand my jurisdiction as far as YouTube goes. Who's that running?
Why do
Rick got that YouTube Red. I asked him if he was really getting money because he got YouTube Red. Everybody I know got YouTube Red for 29 days until the free trial's up, and then that's canceled. Other fooders, yeah, man, I'm gonna have to check them out. Maybe after we get done with this, maybe you could shoot me a link or something. Text me a link, because I really want to see other people that are doing the same thing. Now, I'm gonna be honest, when it comes to food reviews, there's a reason why I haven't watched a ton of food reviews, because I didn't want to be somebody else. I didn't want to try to make a product that I thought was like what other people were doing. So I tried to steer differently when it came to that. But now I've pretty much do what I do. So I'm not really worried about accidentally becoming a carbon copy of somebody else. You know what I mean? Other people are borrowing from what I do, and that's not a brag, and that's not a slide against anybody else. That's facts. That's real life. I just don't want to see what somebody else is doing and then try to steal their program, Name them, put them on blast, Nah, we're not doing that. They're good people. I mean, and they're successful channels, and we all share ideas. I've seen something on a video before and looked up how to do it, and then started doing it. But I try to see how it's done. I try to do something a little bit different. What's up, P?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I try to do. And I'm not saying the other people aren't doing that. I just, when I do something and then I see other people do it, like, that kind of makes me feel good. You know what I'm saying? Because this isn't my money maker. My wife will be the first to tell you, YouTube's not your job. Straight up. That's a quote. That's a quote. YouTube is not your job. What are you doing? Whoa. Oh man, what do you got? What are you snacking on? Oh, dude, try this cotton candy. Oh, no, eat it. Yeah, that's the best part of the video so far. You didn't like it? No? All right. You wanna rinse it out of your mouth with some ginger beer?
No.
Oh man, I'm off tomorrow. So if you go live, man, I hope Facebook gives me the or YouTube gives me the notification. Or what I do. So today's was unplanned. I mean, I knew I wanted to go live today at some point, but I wasn't sure when. So, and I'm going to start going live quite often. Just, sometimes after work, when I get home, I'm going to go live and just have random different conversations. It's kind of like podcasting, but live. You feel me? So it's like an interactive podcast. And that's the fun part about YouTube, man. It gives us this whole group of stuff that we can do. And the sky's the limit. Man, so when I'm eating for my food, I make some weird stuff. I'll chop spinach up and I'll throw in green onion, I'll throw in tuna fish, and I'll throw in hot sauce, and I'll just mix that together and eat it. Mystery Oreos. I haven't seen that.
Oh, 2.
No. Whoa. Hey, you can't do that, bro. You know what this kid said to me earlier? He said, "Dad, where's the weed?" I said, "What?" He said, "Where's the weed?" I said, "Huh?" He said, "You know the game?" I said, "You mean the Wii?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "You may want to pronounce that as Wii because you're not going to want to mess that one up again."
Well, kind of want to go on a roller coaster since you said Wii.
A roller coaster?
Yeah.
We do go to Disneyland in May of next year. So my family goes to Disneyland every 2 years. It's kind of what we've been doing consistently. And this year is
okay, 20, so fast. Areno.
This year is 2020 actually is when we go back to Disneyland again. So we start planning that now. It looks like my 6th grader is going to be going to outdoor school in May also. So we have to kind of mold the day that we go around outdoor school. But I'm excited, man. I love going to Disneyland. Vacation is dope. Reno was a lot of fun. Disneyland is its own beast, man. A lot of people think that it's too busy there. I don't think it's that busy at all, to be honest with you. I didn't go to outdoor school neither, bro. So outdoor school in 6th grade, this is something that's been going on in Oregon forever.
No.
You might not know about it from Colorado days because in May, I think it's still 12 degrees in Colorado.
Okay.
But so you go for like a week, you go to camping. I think they're staying in huts or cabins or something. And you go and they walk around the woods. They, look at wildlife, do all sorts of stuff. I mean, I'm guessing it's a little bit more involved than that because it's 5 days, and that sounds like about 5 minutes worth of fun. But everybody I spoke to, most people have gone. Now, when I was in 6th grade, I lived in Lincoln City, and we didn't go to outdoor school. We went to OMSI. So these guys are going to the beach. I guess if you're from the beach, you just came to Portland. I guess that was a life change in its own. But I was from here, so it wasn't that big a deal to me.
Comes back here. That's how I explained it right. I was like,
"You're crazy, man." Taylor lost a tooth yesterday. I can tell that's what she's trying to show off. Tooth Fairy hit her pretty heavy. What'd he hit you with? What'd she hit you with?
Money.
How much money did Tooth Fairy give you?
$7.
$7. Bro, in our household.
$7.
You good. Don't dim his light, man. So in our house, Tooth Fairy gives out dough. I remember I used to get like $1.50 sometimes, and Tooth Fairy at our house gives out $7. I know. Wee. Why you doing crazy looks? So Taylor does have her own YouTube channel. It's called Tay Tay Today. The link is in a lot of my videos.
Mine's called Spice Today. Wait. No, mine's called the White Wife or White.
All right, chill out. But so Taylor has a couple videos on there. One of the videos is her and I flying in a helicopter. That's a fun one to watch. We went on a helicopter ride. And so she's got that video. And then she's got a video making a battery, right?
Mm-hmm. Making a battery out of...
Did mom ever make the video of your horse?
No.
So my wife has the footage for her horse lessons, horse riding, her first horse riding lesson. So my wife should probably be getting that video done eventually. What other food reviewers? So, I mean, I watch your channel and I watched like Brennan Clark, the garbage disposal, who's a competitive eater, but he chill out. But he does food reviews now, which is cool. And then Wayne Alhino, Wayne Wonder, he's another competitive eater that does food reviews. Katie Prettyman, she's a competitive eater and she also does food reviews. So at this point, the food reviews that I watch are generally competitive eaters that also do food reviews. I do like watching some of the spicy channels. Main Event Pong, they have a fun channel.
What about WWE?
What about WWE?
Yeah.
So I do like watching hot sauce videos. I think me and my wife might be shooting a hot sauce video review tomorrow. But I like watching that anytime they're eating spicy chips. Or what are you doing?
See how in the camera it kind of looks like my shirt like lava?
Yeah, it's because
magma.
It's because the camera's terrible.
Magma and lava are two different things.
I haven't heard of Full Nelson Eats a lot.
See, when I
nope.
look down,
That's the thing is when you mention something, those people I've usually never heard of them. I mean, like I told you, I thought I created food reviews. Remember, I'm that dude who thought he created food reviews and then realized that I had jumped into a full fish tank without even knowing it. But last week I did search food reviews, and I'm going to do that a little bit more often. Jump in the comment section and support the other food reviewers out there, because I know there's a lot of people that are bigger than me, but I also know that there's a lot of channels right at where I'm at and maybe even working their way up to that. And I just want to kind of support.
What about PA's channel?
I just want to kind of support them.
Thought I'd get away with it.
Yeah, that'd be dope. That'd be dope. And that's what I like too. So I'm gonna be honest. If your channel doesn't have any editing, I get turned off. That's just me being real. I don't just want to sit there and watch somebody in front of the TV. If it's not a live, if it's an actual video, I don't just want to sit there and watch somebody in front of their TV. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want some sustenance. So if you have editing, even small editing, man, just showing that you're trying, that's what I'm liking to support. So I also watch there's a channel called Learn How to Edit Stuff, because I use the Adobe Creative Cloud. So Learn How to Edit Stuff has a lot of really cool tutorials, and he teaches you quick hitter stuff. And sometimes I go back through his old videos and just look and see what I've forgotten that I already knew. I am expanding, starting with the next few videos. I'm going to be using more of
I thought we had Christmas before. What? I thought we had Christmas.
Anyway, I'm gonna start start using the rest of the Adobe Cloud. Right now I'm using Premiere, and I'm using Photoshop a lot, and I use Audition from time to time with audio. I'm going to be expanding using a lot more After Effects, which I've used in the past on some videos, but I'm also going to start, when I first started doing YouTube, every now and then, you got to chill, bro. Okay. Every now and then I would make like a short movie, and they were weird and they were cool and they were different. I'm going to do a little bit of that too.
Yay, skits.
Yeah, that stuff's fun.
Skits are coming back to his channel.
From time to time.
I kind of like the one where there was 2 dads.
Where there's 2 dads, that's twice as much time to get in trouble. I know. Yeah, no, they seem to enjoy the one where I made a video with me in the video and spliced it. Though just using the video itself to tell a story, that's what's fun to me. So I definitely need to keep with a food theme, because if you've gone this far with a theme and then you change it, the backlash is a lot. You see a lot fewer people watching your videos if they're expecting a food review and you give them you petting a dog or something, so I'm trying to stay inside of the ring but bounce from rope to rope, if that makes sense.
Like WE.
Like WE, bro. Like WWE.
WW.
Yeah, he just says WE because it's quicker. Preston, who's your favorite wrestler?
John Cena in.
Oh, yeah? Who's that?
AJ Styles.
AJ Styles. So these guys have been upstairs playing wrestlers all morning. Having a draft.
All day.
Putting titles on them. So
guess what title Vern put on me? Had to figure.
What?
The tag team.
Bro, I went up there and Braden's dudes had all the belts.
Yeah.
Must be nice to be the oldest and be able to have all the championships.
The whole Bullet Club that we made. The whole Bullet Club got every championship.
They all had their own titles.
From, I forgot his name because he's the least popular one, to AJ Styles, which is the most popular one.
All right, guys. So quick recap for anybody who missed it. Dr. Pepper cotton candy is delicious. If you find it, grab it. Yeah, go ahead. Moonberry Twinkies are absolute trash.
Yes.
And I say that in the nicest way possible, but they are garbage.
No, they're good.
Russell Wilson just rushed for a touchdown. That's also a negative. What else? Oh, and then don't forget, man, if you're looking to snack lightly, go to Kroger, the Think Bar, protein plus 150 calories. This one, salted caramel. The brownie one's actually really good too, but the salted caramel one, 150 calories, 10 grams of protein, and keeps you fuller longer. So make sure you check that out. We're going to stay on for about another 5 minutes, and then we're going to jump off. What are you doing?
He's going.
Me and Taylor still have our Munch Pack box up here, and we haven't even popped into it yet.
Daddy?
What?
Mom was thinking of getting that box down with all the Disney Infinity things, so I can put the play sets on Disney Infinity.
I don't watch ASMR videos, man. So let me tell you a little something about my videos. So if you watch my videos, you'll notice that I film myself taking the bite. I chew a little bit, but generally I cut right after that and then leap to the talking. There's a reason why I do that.
Get the inside.
I can't stand as a viewer to listen to people chew, and especially some of these mukbang channels where they be licking their fingers. Nah, man. I can't have none of that. So the ones where they be licking their fingers and stuff, it's not for me, dude. Not for me at all. My wife hates mouth noises too, so I definitely don't want to make mom mad. Oh, the Giants are up by a point. Wow. They switched quarterbacks and now they might be winning the football game. That's crazy.
One time you forgot to edit out your chewing.
Yeah, my wife, if I put too much chewing in there, my wife watches the videos before they street normally. So if I put too much chewing, my wife will watch it and she'll tell me. She'll just give me a look. She had to vocalize it. She just gives me a look.
Yeah, she likes to thumb down those chewing noises.
Yeah, she doesn't like chewing noises. That is correct.
I like doing or thumbs down when I don't like chewing noises.
That's cool. What are you eating on? What do you got?
I got goldfish.
Bro, that voiceover thing is gold.
Yeah, but this goldfish is yummy. Or baby goldfish.
Yeah. Nah, real talk, that voiceover thing, just because it's a separation from the norm, that it's something that other people aren't doing, and it covers up empty time and adds value. So that's the other thing that I notice when I watch people edit. Sometimes they'll do stuff just to do it with things that won't add no value. I got a lot of drone footage yesterday. I shot about 15 minutes worth of drone footage, and in tomorrow's video, I used approximately 30 seconds of drone footage. So that just goes to show you, I shoot so much video and I use very little of it, and even sometimes I use too much. So just keeping the videos moving, keeping jumping from one to the next. That's why I do zoom in, zoom out. I do that. I overdo it, but that's because that's what my style is, you know?
Do this for Spider-Man.
You do like Spider-Man, that's for sure.
Yeah, I heard a new song called
my son Braden is really bugging on wanting to record a rap song too. So we're listening to instrumentals on YouTube, and I think that we're gonna sit down and actually write and record a rap song together. I haven't done an actual song in like maybe a year.
Hey, you forgot one song. I can't turn around.
Okay.
I saw when I searched food reviews the other day, I saw a video where a guy does food reviews, but you never see his face. You only see his hands and the food goes out of view and then comes back with a bite out of it, and then he talks about it. And he had a ton of views, so people must enjoy that. And then mukbang channels, for some reason, kill it, and I just power to them, man. If that's what you enjoy, that's dope. But I gotta be honest, man. If it's not live and interactive, I'm not just gonna sit down and watch somebody eat their lunch.
I get the soda.
Giants.
I give those a thumbs down.
So I'm a huge Duke Blue Devil fan. So the fact that Jones is in and he's getting some burn, I like that. I let it be known nationally. I'm a huge Raider fan. I was born a Raider fan. We had a tough game earlier today.
Are you a Borderlands fan?
Borderlands is dope. We couldn't get the ground game going. Derek Carr is awesome. Our offensive line's a little beat up, but we have a dope offensive line too. We're weak at the cornerback position right now, but you know, sort of just is what it is. I've been a Raider fan for my entire life. So I've had years that were definitely not very good. So, but this year I'm playing fantasy football in an attempt to stay engaged in football throughout the entire year. Yeah, that's the other part that I find tough is when people are talking with their mouth full. I find myself doing it from time to time, talking with a little bit of food in my mouth. But when you're talking with stuff like I can't do it. I can't do it. And sucking on your fingers, for adults to be sucking on their fingers, just it feels so juvenile to me that I just can't get with it. Now, that's probably not the common feeling. A lot of people, those videos get a lot of views, but I'm thinking that the people that watch those videos are the same people that watch foot videos. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's some sort of fetish or something. Yeah. Are you still walking around with a blue mouth? Oh, is that the secret you were going to tell me about the Twinkies, that it gave you a blue mouth? Because remember, you were trying to give me spoilers on the Twinkie. What were you trying to spoil on the Twinkie?
That it was good.
Oh, no. It's garbage.
What are you talking?
Yeah, people really do like it. And I don't understand it.
Let me spell it out for you.
All right, guys, we're gonna get up out of here. I appreciate you guys showing up for the Sunday live. All right, let me do this. All right, I appreciate you guys showing up for the Sunday live. This will be going forward. We're getting back to Sunday lives, and that's at least Sunday. I'm gonna be honest with you. There's a good chance that I'm gonna pop on one or two other times during the week and just chill out and have some conversations. I like interacting with the fans. I like speaking to people that are also YouTubers, and I like discussing the successes and pitfalls that we all find in our businesses. Now, that might be my business, that might be a food truck business, that might be somebody's delivery business. I mean, we're all trying to do something, right? And I figure as long as we're trying to put each other on and not trying to tear each other down, then we're doing good things, right? So for Taylor, Preston, Blue Mouth Braden, yeah,
Red Mouth Burton.
Make sure you cop that Dr. Pepper.
All these stores.
Yeah, make sure you cop that Dr. Pepper cotton candy if you see it.
And this one.
And I'm hoping to eventually be able to get the you think Gruden's done with Carr?
Dr. Pepper cotton
bro,
candy is.
I gotta be honest with you. I would not be surprised opening day of 2020 if Marcus Mariota is not a Raider. I'm just throwing that out there. Marcus Mariota, a Raider to open 2020 season. Carr there or not. So anyway, guys, I appreciate you being here. Please check out the videos that are going on. Remember, tomorrow morning is a huge release for me. Uncle Budsy's barbecue. Dudes are doing big things. Southeast Portland. It's really accessible. And there's a little cart right next to it where you can get beer. So if you're interested in that, it's all in the same spot. So, all right, y'all. Peace.
Love you. Love you, Dad.